Hey everybody, meteorologist Sarah Gannon here with the first alert weather update for you as we continue to track warm temperatures and the good news here for the upcoming week, tracking the opportunity for some rain showers and maybe some thunderstorms possible as well. So gearing up here for a bit more of an active pattern heading into the late week. So your Wednesday, looking forward to some dry, sunny conditions, temperatures staying warm and above average with highs into those lower 80s. Then we see that pattern change, giving you that first alert here to rain chances returning to the forecast area by Thursday, extending into Friday. So some much needed rainfall on the way. Outside this afternoon, no concerns for rain. Temperatures locally into the upper 70s to low 80s here at this point in time, and plenty of sunshine out there across southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. So enjoying that beautiful sunshine. A few upper level clouds hanging around here today, but really not much happening for us across southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. Just enjoying that sun. And again, just some upper level clouds filtering through. But like I said, things will change heading into what's in store for later on in the week. Looking at the rest of this evening, especially for folks in North Iowa with the primaries happening here today, weather cooperating. So good evening to head out and about, whether you're heading to the polls or just looking to get outside. Temperatures will stay warm here next couple hours into those 80s, 70s as we transition into the evening hours. And a reminder that those polls close in North Iowa at 8 o'clock tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow morning, a mild start to the day. Plenty of sunshine as we look to see a quiet Wednesday for the area. We'll see temperatures here 7 a.m. for your Wednesday into the upper 50s to low 60s. And again, just continuing with that beautiful sunshine hour by hour temperature outlook for tomorrow. We'll see temps starting in those upper 50s, low 60s, climbing into those low 80s by the afternoon. And again, widespread sun. So pretty much a rinse and repeat of today. Things changing, though, heading into Thursday. So we'll talk more about those forecast details for Thursday and Friday's rain chances. That's ahead in your first alert weather. We'll be back with more Midwest Access. Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm meteorologist Sarah Gannon. The weather is absolutely beautiful outside today, enjoying some really nice sunshine, and those temperatures, while they are warmer than average, they are pretty nice. Right now, live look at those temperatures currently sitting at those upper 70s and low 80s here in the region. 79 right now in Rochester, 81 in Preston, 82 in Austin, Mason City at 80 degrees, currently 79 in Decorah and the Charles City area. So a beautiful afternoon here in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. Let's take a look outside. A live look from your Lewiston Auto Live camera network. We are tracking that beautiful sunshine here. Traffic moving smoothly on Highway 14 and Highway 52 as well. We are seeing a few upper level clouds at this point in time, but again, a beautiful afternoon here for the region. If you're looking to head out and about here this evening, whether you're sitting on the patio, maybe doing some grilling, things looking very nice here for this evening as temperatures hold steady there into those upper 60s, or excuse me, upper 70s into the low 80s. So a quiet evening for the region. Maybe a couple clouds starting to build back in. But as we look ahead here for the rest of this week, the next big thing, the big talking points of the upcoming week is going to be some rain chances returning to the region here for the area. So some exciting news there. We will continue with the sunshine, the warmth for tomorrow, with the temperatures still staying above average. So things feeling very summer-like in the coming days. The rain, though, got a lot of people talking. We need the rain. I'm sure a lot of rain barrels maybe need to be refilled as well. Farmlands, farm fields could use some rain as well. Let's take a look at the next 7 to 10 days in terms of those rain chances. Tomorrow, or Thursday and Friday, will be our big next couple of days to talk about when it comes to rain. Main focus says that looks to be our best opportunity here at this point in time. Isolated to scattered activity between the 2 days. Some morning showers, some evening, more so overnight Thursday night into early Friday. So area-wide, we could be looking at kind of periodic throughout the days there. But in terms of rainfall amounts, I think a lot of the area here could be looking at some beneficial rainfall. Better opportunity for some higher totals possible north of the I-90 corridor. So portions of Winona, Olmsted County into Dodge, Steele County, and north could be looking maybe upwards of half of an inch, 3/4 of an inch of rainfall there on the high side. Area south, potentially maybe a quarter or so of an inch possible. But things could be a little bit higher in terms of totals further off to the west. But regardless, we need the rain. We'll take any little bit that we can get. Let's look ahead to tomorrow, where we track those temperatures still above average into the 70s and some low 80s for tomorrow's high temperatures. Plenty of sun, a few clouds kind of filtering in and out throughout the day. But your Wednesday, pretty much a rinse and repeat of today. Area-wide for tomorrow's high temperatures, we'll be looking at temps into those low, maybe some mid-50s sneaking in towards the riverside like Winona and up towards Red Wing. 85, 86 degrees possible for those highs. If you're towards Mason City or Charles City, maybe Albert Lee as well, temperatures could be around that 83-degree mark. 82 expected for the Rochester area. Let's take a look at that 10-day forecast. 80s on the horizon here through the end of the week, this weekend and next week. We are looking at that stretch of some wet weather here Thursday into Friday before things look to dry up a bit more heading into this weekend and next week. That's a look at your first alert weather.
Last check on the weather here during Midwest Access.
We are tracking more summer warmth with those temperatures in the 80s through this week, this weekend and next week. Keeping a much needed eye, though, on some upcoming rain chances Thursday and Friday. Chief Meteorologist Nick Jansen will have all those latest forecast details when we see you back in just a few minutes. And we are keeping a close eye on the forecast here later this week, tracking our next chance for some wet weather in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. Your first alert forecast is ahead. We saw some really warm temperatures out there again today. A hot one with temps mainly into those low 80s here across southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. So if you have been loving the weather today, more of the same on the way for tomorrow. Pretty much a rinse and repeat performance with highs into the 80s and some sunshine. So let's talk about that. The next big thing, it's this time around, not necessarily those temperatures, it's the upcoming rain chances. Some much needed rain on the way for us in southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. We'll be looking at some isolated to scattered activity here between Thursday and Friday. Past that, a dry forecast heading into this weekend and next week. So opportunities to still enjoy some nice conditions outside, but we will be watching for some much needed rainfall to move through between Thursday morning, Thursday evening and overnight, extending into early Friday and maybe off and on again here through Friday. So let's put a little bit more timing on what to expect here between Thursday and Friday. Not a total washout, but you will be putting that umbrella to good use. Maybe some spotty morning showers here for Thursday morning. A period of some dry conditions, and then after about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, we'll bring in another round of some rain, and that will continue overnight. That does extend into Friday then, where the morning hours looking to see more likely some rain showers for Friday morning. So the umbrella being put to good use there. You'll likely see some wet roads for that morning commute, and then we'll look to see some off and on shower activity continuing through Thursday evening, through Friday evening. So wet couple of days here to round out the work week, and some good beneficial rainfall on the way as well. We'll take a look at those that estimated rainfall forecast here. I do think areas like Preston, Decorah, Charles City, kind of the far southern corner there of southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, could maybe be looking at some lower end totals, maybe 1/4 of an inch on the higher side. But as you move further north towards the Twin Cities, north of I-90, west of I-35, looking to see rain chances potentially increasing upwards of 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, maybe some isolated spots where we're looking at maybe an inch or so of rainfall. So definitely some good moisture on the way here between Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow, no rain in the forecast for your Wednesday. We will be looking at high temperatures, though, sitting into the low 80s, maybe some mid 80s, especially as we head further west of the I-35 region. Mankato up towards about 84 tomorrow. Same for Fairmont, Blue Earth. St. James, maybe upwards of about 86, including New Ulm. Rochester area about 82, 84 for Preston, 82 for the Decorah area. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast for Mankato, bringing in more of that wet weather, possibly extending into the weekend there. We'll watch some opportunities there, but certainly wet weather across the board between Thursday and Friday. Here's a look at that 10-day forecast for the Rochester area. Notice not only the rainfall that we're keeping an eye on Thursday, Friday, a little bit further out, we'll look to see temperatures maybe upwards of the upper 80s by middle of next week. Olivia? Hey, it certainly was a quiet, beautiful, sunny day out there across southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. We continue to track the next big thing as we watch more sun, more warmth heading into your Wednesday. So a rinse and repeat of today. Temperatures continue to stay above average into the low and ultimately the mid 80s by the end of the week. But the big talking point here in the coming days is going to be that next rain chance on the way for Thursday and into Friday. So tomorrow, no concerns with rainfall. In fact, a beautiful day. Like I said, tomorrow will be pretty much a rinse and repeat of today. We'll watch temperatures in the morning into those upper 50s, low 60s, plenty of sun throughout the daytime hours. We will maybe see a few clouds filtering in and out during the afternoon, but afternoon highs will be into those lower 80s. So looking ahead to highs expecting to be towards about 82 for the Rochester area, 84 for Mankato. Then we start to bring in those rain chances by Thursday, extending into Friday. And at this point in time, those are our main 2 days to watch for rainfall. rainfall, and I think we could get some beneficial rainfall out of the system here. In terms of timing, we'll look to see maybe some spotty showers come Thursday morning, and that will kind of be more on and off heading into Thursday evening and overnight, where we'll look to probably pick up the bulk of our rainfall, expecting to see those rain showers kind of gradually tapering off heading into Friday night. By the weekend, though, things looking much quieter, and the weekend next week looking to track maybe a little bit more warmth as temperatures possibly approach some upper 80s for the area. So rain, the big focus here at this point in time, but it eventually will transition back to temperatures.
Several things to keep an eye on. Thank you, Sarah. Coming up at 10 o'clock tonight on the KTTC stream and on KTTC News at 10, we will have more coverage from Iowa's primaries. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Today's weather has been absolutely beautiful, and more of the same is on the way for us here heading into your Wednesday. Taking a look at your first alerts in the coming days, we're tracking more warm temperatures, but the big focus here, it's been so dry. Now we are looking forward to some rain and some thunderstorm activity. Better chance for that comes Thursday and Friday. But again, if you're enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the warmth, your Wednesday looking to be a repeat performance of today. Let's take a look ahead to tomorrow, where we track that sunshine on the way. We will be looking at some areas of cloud possible in and out throughout the afternoon. Otherwise, the temperatures will start off in the upper 50s, low 60s, climbing into those low 80s by the afternoon. Temperatures, though, looking to trend even hotter maybe by next week, but big focus here next 2 days. We'll be looking ahead to that upcoming rain chance.
All right, thank you, Sarah. We'll check back in just a little bit.
I have the first alert to some upcoming rain chances on the way, and when that umbrella will be handy to have here in southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. As we take a look at out the door tomorrow for your Wednesday, no umbrella needed. We'll look to see more sunshine with high temperatures climbing into those low 80s after a morning start in the upper 50s to low 60s. A quiet and sunny day on the way for Wednesday. Rain, though, later this week. More on those first alert forecast details are ahead.
Here's your first alert weather with meteorologist Sarah Gannon.
The weather was absolutely beautiful here in southern Minnesota, northern Iowa today. However, things changing later this week. The next big thing is upcoming rain chances. It's needed. It's been a rather dry couple of weeks for us here in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. Looking forward to some isolated and scattered rain chances here for the area between Thursday and Friday. I don't think it'll be a total washout either day, but you will be putting that umbrella to good use here later this week. And the commute times may feature some wet roads, so some caution may be needed past Wednesday and Thursday. Looking at some dry conditions for the region this weekend and into next week. So looking forward, though, to some sun, but also some much needed rain. In terms of timing right now, if models hold consistent here through Thursday and Friday, some spotty showers are possible Thursday morning, a break during the midday. Heading towards Thursday evening and especially into the overnights, we bring back more shower and thunderstorm activity. That does continue and is expected to continue into Friday morning, where some showers are likely for the region. And then we look to see maybe some off and on activity through Friday evening. So again, not a complete washout, some dry pockets possible. The umbrella, though, certainly being needed. Possible rainfall amounts could be very, very beneficial for us here between Thursday and Friday. Some spots like Preston, down towards Cresco, Decorah, Charles City, maybe up to about 1/4 of an inch. But notice in the darker blue to lighter blue, we could possibly be looking at amounts ranging anywhere from 1/2 of an inch on the lower side, maybe upwards of an inch of rainfall on the high side. So looking forward to some good rain. We are looking forward, though, to some quiet weather here for tomorrow. Area wide, high temperatures into those lower 80s. That 10-day forecast looking very pleasant for us here. And of course, keeping a very close eye on those rain chances for the late weekend, though, looking to warm up a bit. That's a look at your first alert forecast.
And remember, as election results start to roll in, you can stay up to date on all KTTC platforms.
Thanks for making your trusted news leader your choice for Iowa primary election coverage. Good night.